Hello, and welcome to the second stream of the day. Today, I decided to do something besides, you know, RPGs or something stupid like that. I'm gonna do some Tycoon games. One I've been wanting to do is Planet Zoo. Uh, I've always been wanting to do something like Planet Zoo or like Jurassic Parks and stuff like that. I tried it with Tropicano. I didn't really like it. I mean, I did. I liked it, but I didn't like it because it wasn't what I wanted. I didn't like having to go, oh, you gotta go mine for this, you gotta sell this, you gotta do that. I was like, dude, I really don't want to do that. I just want to make like a little tycoon like world, and I don't know. I just wanted like a sandbox, you know. This might not be what I want, but I've never played it, so let's try it out. Alrighty, and three, two, one, go. Let's go. There it goes. Yay. Hope this game's good. I spent 50. Monkey! It's baboon. I wonder if I could name them. Welcome to Planet Zoo. Oh, I get to create my avatar. Oh no, they're not real people. Alright, let's make them how I kind of look. Yeah, that fits. Well, except the skin color. Okay, let me get rid of the facial hair so I can see these faces. Yeah, I guess that works. Hair. Yeah, totally, that's me. We'll go with that. Facial hair. That's me. And boop. Oh, what? No, I don't want them to match. Oh well, whatever, I'm gonna have to go with that. Obviously the glasses. Monkey. This is probably something I'd wear. Oh, it's striped? I don't like striped. Yeah, go away. Okay. I wear jeans. Wait, I can take them off. Actually, do they have, like... No, they don't. Wait, yeah, they do. They have this. Oh, they don't have what I want. That's the closest. Dang it. Let's see here. I wanted plaid. Because I wear plaid now. I guess that kind of fits with like what I wear. Do I have to have a belt? I don't want a belt. My pants are kind of darker, actually. Yeah, there we go. Hats. I don't really wear hats. I might get more. Well, there's my avatar. I'm probably gonna change that. Where do I want? Place your avatar HQ. Where's Ireland? Ireland's up here somewhere. I want to be in Ireland. Hang on, let me find it on the map. I don't know exactly where Ireland is. I know. Ireland on map. Doesn't really help me. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it's this little thing? That's Ireland? Yeah, I kind of figured that was Ireland. Yes. Right on Ireland. Okay. Career.
Yep.
Goodwin. Okay. Here we go. It's a really long loading screen. Areas in shelter are cooler in hot weather and warmer in cold weather. A really long time. Come on. Am I not gonna be able to stream this? Oh my god, what the heck is going on? I'm gonna close some of this stuff that I have in the background. Oh, there it goes. Come on. Man, I don't know, it takes longer loading. This game or freaking Spider-Man 4 for PS4 when it first came out. I feel like I'm playing on my original PC. Oh my god. Dude, what do I have to close out of? I'm trying to close out of all these, like, systems. My Adobe Illustrator. Oh no, it's the Sims language.
Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Blanco language.
Oh, haha.
It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
I don't know if I'm able to stream this. This is, like, ridiculous. Why is my frame rate, like, so crappy? Wait, can I have dodos? Okay, where do I fix this crap? This is making me really mad. Graphics. Whoa, medium. Post-processing. I don't care about all this. Okay, I can play Halo Infinite on this computer. Why is this? Oh my lord. Did my system just crash? Oh, there it goes. I think it's playing a little better. Okay.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Okay.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dead.
This is still messing up my game. Why? How about full screen? Let's do that one. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the stream. I'm starting to have... I think that's the reason why it's being stupid. This is no bueno. I don't like this at all.
Into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off.
No, it's still being stupid.
Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Things tell me to do the exact same thing. Okay, effects. High, medium. Texture resolutions, medium. I don't want, like, super high graphics, dude. I just want to play the game. Okay, this is a... Don't... Okay, how do I...
Hello there. From that
Okay, there we go.
rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get my own zoo. What is this bullcrap?
But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll
Okay, I think I
start
just have
by
to let the
popping
game,
over
like,
and having a
load in.
look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Okay, where's the grizzly bear habitat? Locate the grizzlies. Okay. Habitats. Well, this is the buy thing, I guess. Lions. They'd be somewhere in like a cave area. There they are.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to
What?
7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
Oh, I can watch them. That's cool. Can they die?
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel. See now,
Oh, I
this
saw
is
that.
a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply
I know where
double-clicking
that's
on
at.
it.
Oh, that's
Okay,
where.
when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions.
Where are the
I've
tortoises?
marked their location for you to find.
Oh, now you do? There you go. Well, they got like a whole freaking net.
Panthera leo leo. All the West African lion to you and me.
Locate empty
Lions are the
habitat.
most social of the big cats,
That's
and
right
there
here.
can be as many as 40 lions
Oh,
in a
those are
pride.
tortoises.
Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome.
The bear's
Which
name is
precisely
Zachary. I
why
can't name them.
handle training instead these
Adopt
days.
and place
Anyway,
2 common
how about we get started
warthogs.
on those
Okay.
objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what
Animal
needs doing there.
training. I don't have money.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, 2 somethings. Warthogs.
Yeah, bye.
So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them.
Send to zoo.
To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Adopt. Send to zoo. Yay!
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
I did.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to
Wait,
the
I have
trade
visiting
center,
players?
collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
What does that mean? There it is.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way,
Weird.
you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Okay, so what am I doing here?
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Okay. So wait, are they like pre-made every time
Animals
or something?
also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Let me guess, I have to make beds. No? Okay, well I just...
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see.
Yeah.
Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop.
Dude,
But
if
the
these,
first thing we
like,
need to finish
habitats
is
are
the
pre-made, I'm gonna be
ostrich
so
habitat.
mad.
It's over near the hippos.
It's over near the hippos. British.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner. Ah, that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
Uh,
Right.
there you
Let's
go.
complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Wait, what am I doing here? This is so kind of hard.
Good work.
I'll have to do.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
Hmm. Oh, it's outside. You son of a... I can just do this, huh? Not that. And boo.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
Hey, give me back my barriers. Wow.
The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Boy, where can I...
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all,
Where's the...
if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them
Where's
to
the
deliver the
spot I can
ostriches,
put it
eh?
at? Is it here? Where do I put it?
By the way,
I didn't even
as well
place
as
it.
pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in
Oh
here.
no, the game's glitched. This is a bunch of crap, man. Game's glitched. Okay, adopt space. Oh, I gotta adopt and place the ostriches. And trading. Ooh. Nasifa. And okay. What am I doing here? Um, adopt and place 4 new common ostriches. Oh, okay, I need one more. Well, there's a problem. There are no... Oh, yeah.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Pretty sure they need a slow feeder. And a food bowl? No. How do I rotate this? I don't know. And sure, why not? Whatever this is. There you go.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually
Ooh, I got a
run
lion
at
statue.
43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they
With a
ever
keeper
escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Oh, there we go.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time.
Well, it only needs to be
But
one.
bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near
Now
to
that looks
areas
like an
where there are
actual
lots of
ostrich.
guests.
These, I don't know, other
Guests
females, that's
don't
why.
like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Okay. Power the keeper hut. They don't need power. This thing needs freaking music.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So, once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off. Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of
Not
land
gonna lie,
I've
this is kind of
marked out.
boring.
It's not too far away.
I know it's just a tutorial, but Jesus. Build a Bengal tiger
Righty,
habitat.
the next job is to build a habitat from scratch.
Oh, yay!
Concrete and glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
I think you already made me the
And
habitat.
make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Yeah, you kind of made it for me. What am I doing here? I don't like how it's like doing this for me. I thought I'd be able to like make my pathways and all that. Okay, I guess we'll do some glass. There.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode.
I know this.
Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool.
There you go. Am I done?
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation
Don't
box
forget
near
to
your
put
viewing
down a
areas.
donation
We need
box.
every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
There.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate's in place, and
So
most
stupid.
importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore.
Wait, I need
I think
to
it's
get him.
time we adopted those tigers.
Shouldn't I put water in this? And this doesn't really look like a Bengal tiger habitat, like, honestly. Whatever. PU. That's right. Send the zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Put it right here, right next to the people.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into Terrain and selecting the water tool.
Wait, what's rough water?
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Frozen blood pumpkin. Oh, big kitty needs big... Oh, I thought it was a giant freaking thing. Let's see here. Oh, how is it? How do I rotate again? Go away, I'm not using the water. E? No. F? No. How do I do it? Oh. Oh yeah, Z. Oh yeah, put it up here. Oh, I can put it up here! Oh my gosh, that's so mean. I gotta climb for that one. Okay. Oh yeah, I need blood. I'm gonna put it right in front of the guests.
It's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just
Right
pop
there.
down the blueprint that I've already built for you. Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat.
I knew it.
Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
What's wrong,
so,
kitty?
Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you
They
what
need
the
long
tigers
grass.
need more of or less of in this habitat.
Less grass.
Okay then, open
Needs
the
more
terrain
soil.
editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
I knew this didn't match.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's
Hey,
doubly true
apprenticeship.
when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger.
I need monkey.
Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Dude, I want monkey.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Locate the highlighted area. Okay. Whoa. What?
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I
Peafowls.
suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Did you seriously just censor peacock? Jesus.
Expand their social welfare and we can get a bit more detail.
What do you want me to do? Adopt and place 3 new Indian peafowl. I can't. You won't let me. Animal trading. Nothing. Exhibit trading?
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
They're alone. Oh, there's too many? Too few adult and juveniles.
Right, as you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Okay. I guess it's just telling me how I play. This isn't like the whole game. Because it's better to learn how to play.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon.
Yes, they will.
But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
I have a snow leopard. I wonder why there's no snow except for one little spot. What is wrong?
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
A new animal.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Oh, it is too
As you
hot.
can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered. You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Yes, I've known this the whole time. I knew that it wasn't really matching what the snow and leopard wanted. It was kind of boring. Wish we had some music or something.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals.
Is there a music thing? Because this is like not really boosting me up, man. Oh my gosh, dude, what are you doing? Why? Why you do this game? There it goes. Audio. Soundtrack volume. Play soundtrack in pause mode. Only mute Zoom music. I want better music is the thing.
In the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats.
Increase
That'll
the average
increase the
habitat
average
species
welfare of
overall
the animals
welfare.
across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section. As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Unknown mother, unknown father. Okay, well, let me go find these tortoises. Let's go see what's wrong with them. Where are the ostriches? Where's the tortoise? Where are these? These like... Oh, they're hippos! Where are my tortoises? There they are. What's wrong? Insufficient enrichment being provided to cover all animals. Species food. Okay. So, let's increase the toys. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Sort by type. I don't know what it would want. What would it want? I don't know. Herb scent marker. There you go. No, this wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so we need species food. Okay, so I got that right. Okay, so apparently they use these little trough things. We need more of them. Right? Right? No? No? Can I grab stuff and delete them? There we go. Oh, it's because they don't have any water? No, they have water. What is it? Feeding stations, water stations. That work? No? What's wrong? What do you mean? Dude, I'm like really confused here. What am I missing? Food cage? Is that what you want? Underwater box feeder? Maybe? No? I don't know what you want. You want a food bowl? Is that what you want? You want a new food trough? I don't. Where's giant tortoise? Is this what you want? You want a water pipe? No? How about another water bowl? No? Trough? You want a trough? I don't know what you want. Tell me. Is it because you don't have any shelters? I don't. There you go, there's a bedding. And warfare attracted protesters. What? What's wrong? Oh no! Animals you're trading. I need a lion cub. Search species for lion. I can't adopt her. I can't help with the welfare of the social, okay? I can't do anything about that. Animal has severe social welfare issues. Here, go over here. Go with your parents. Stupid. There, go away. I don't know what the problem with these freaking things are, though. Wolfie. Let's just do regular time, because I'm tired of, like, almost losing stuff. Let's see here. Everything seems fine. Whoa, 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 what's wrong with the zebras? How do I go to them? Gosh, I don't know how to find them. Well, guess I gotta look for the freaking zebras. Zebras would be here, right? No, these are monkey. Are they? No, these are giraffes. Where are the... Is this the monkeys? This has to be the monkeys. Lemurs. Close enough. Where are the zebras? Where are these? Crabs? Nope, lions. Elephants. Oh, I got baby. They're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Dude, where are these freaking zebras that this game says I have? They would be in a big habitat, they wouldn't be in a little one. There they are. Those are wolves. Where are the zebras? Are they here? Oh, it's a bear. It's okay. Are they out here? No. Wait, do they go to... Yeah, they are. They're out here. What's wrong with you? Nourishment. Okay. Habitat. Where's the thingy? Enrichment. It's zebra. Hot dog, combo, cheetah. Where's the zebra? pangolin. I'm trying to find a zebra. Wait, hang on. Yeah, this is hard. There it is, plain zebra. Okay, grab ball. There you go. Then you want something to eat. Okay, still not enough foods and oh yeah, they ate a lot of stuff.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I did
think it's
it.
fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your pack...
Yes, I want to leave. Plus new save. Good one house save. Ugh.
Sport, we'll head off, shall we?
Yes, Mom. This game's kind of slow-paced. I don't know if I should have streamed it. It's taking kind of forever. Oh my gosh, here we go again with the long loading screens. This is really taking a while. This doesn't stop by 3:25. I think I'm just going to end the stream because holy crap. Are you serious? Playing the waiting game, I guess. Oh, there it goes. It only took an hour. Oh, I can go anywhere? I want the apprenticeship. Monkey. How lovely. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink. Alright, I'm back. Got me some body armor. Edge. This thing sure is taking its sweet time. Well, are we back? Are we back? Very relaxing. Where's this music when I'm playing? Oh, haha, you're funny. Really good. Got the Berry Blitz. I always try to grab me one before work every day in the mornings because I work first shift. But the gas station I go to on my way to work never restocks it, so I never get it.
Welcome to Madagascar. It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing.
I should have got one of the other games, Jesus. Who knows, I might get a freaking refund on this.
The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Monkey.
Anyway, That's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Okay.
What do you think of Madagascar then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's not just primates though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
Well, can I finally play? After like 8 minutes. Okay.
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the
I like
rainforests
to
of
move it, move
Masuala.
it.
That's
I
in
like to
northeast
move it,
Madagascar.
move it. I
They
like to
can actually
move it,
live
move
anywhere
it.
from 15 up to 25 years. Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
A monkey! Uh-oh. Stinky. Monkey.
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvellous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet.
Dang.
Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one.
Okay.
Oh, why don't you take a better look at them? Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera.
I did.
Aren't they just incredible? When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Bonobos. I love bonobos. Those are actually the closest to humans. Fun fact. George! Perfect! Okay, here I am. Dude, I found it. I'm right here. I'm literally inside of it.
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed.
Whoa!
And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too.
I didn't know that
Select
could
the
happen.
habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
Oh, it's even better. I want to watch them cause trouble. Yeah, get him. Yo, this is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Holy crap. Who is this? Which one is this? What brave monkey? Get him! Yeah, yeah. Look at the mass hysteria and panic over a monkey. Run, Caesar! Can I rename him? I want to rename him. Faraj. No, I want to rename him. Dang it. Man. His new name was going to be Caesar. How does one repair? Box the animals in the habitat. How do I box him? What am I doing? What? Dude, what do I do? I said box them. Box the animals. Get move. Okay. What do I do? I don't... What do you mean box them? Zoo. Crime. Animals. Habitats.
Good. Now open the Animals tab.
I hate you. Okay. Okay, I'm at the Animals tab. Now what? Oh.
And click on Box All Animals to box up the remaining bonobos.
Oh. Where's the box? There we go.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement, sharpish. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area. You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet.
Okay. Staff. How? Oh, hire vet.
Now, click on one of the paths to place the vet in your zoo. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo.
Let me guess, he's just vibing. Game froze. Hey, he's just vibing. He's okay.
And then click on the Call Vet button to call the vet over to capture it. Okay, that's a relief. So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go fix up their habitat so they can't escape again. Head back over there.
Oh my god! No way! No! Faraji! Dude, Faraji is officially my favorite. Nice job. Alright, so what are we doing? Yeah, we're fixing.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one. Nicely done.
There we go.
And I think it's high time we unbox those bonobos, wouldn't you say? The poor mites will get sad if we leave them in there for too long.
Well, they won't. They're alright.
Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again. And then open the Animals tab. And finally, click on Unbox All Animals to let them out. I expect some of them are fair bursting for the toilet. So, it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts. You see, mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers. Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area again.
A really small zoo.
Gosh, we have been busy, haven't we? Good work there. I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word
Bare
with you.
essentials. Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo. The main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly, and more importantly, without the animal stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
You see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. Researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items, additional information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs, and improvements to food quality. Oh, the animals' food, not the vets. It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen. Anyway, as you can see, research is a key part of running your zoo.
There it is.
In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre. And once again, that's something that this zoo is missing. So let's build one. I've marked out an area for you to put it. Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell. So we're able to place our new building inside of it.
Cool.
If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
There you go.
Right. Splendid work. Now that we have a brand spanking new research
Brand
centre, we can
spanking
give our
new.
vets something to do in there.
Who's this?
Oh, by the way,
Oh, it's me!
It's worth noting that the vets will only do research when
I'm
they're
visiting
not
my own
required to do
place.
any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information
Wait.
panel. But let's not worry about that just now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Go into the zoo section and select Vet Research.
Okay. Vet
Here,
research.
you can see a list of all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur. Now, drag and drop your vet onto the ring-tailed lemur to start their research. First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand.
Place down 2 education points. Okay. Actually, I think right up here would be better. There you go. Oh, this screen, no. Whoa! I'm so, oh, there we go. Stupid. Apparently everybody likes these lemurs. My back itches. What the heck? Ah. I don't know what the heck this is even supposed to be. Like, what am I doing here? Okay, am I good now? Place 2 educational boards for ring-tailed lemur. I did! Oh.
Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
Jesus.
And from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much.
Okay.
Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading. Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said. Now we
Okay.
simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards.
I have no idea where I put the other one. I don't know where I put the other one. Oh God. Dude, what did I do with it? It's gone. Okay, so this one was over here. I made this one over here. Excuse me. Oh my God, what did I do this? There it is. Not you. Wait, did I connect it to her? No, I didn't. Okay, I was like, are you kidding me?
Fantastic! Oh, it's worth remembering that education
I gotta
boards
plug my
and
phone in,
speakers
it's gonna
both
die.
need power to work. They won't do much good without it. Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs. We'll need to collect the results. We can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into the vet
Switch.
research area.
Okay. Select research. How do I do that? Oh.
Go on, collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Well, now that we've enriched the lives of our guests, let's enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of
Okay.
climbing space, and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel.
Here you.
Next, click on the Terrain tab. Now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop
Yay.
that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the way, it's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
I mean, outside placement area. It's literally inside the placement area.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Do you know what would make them even happier, though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
Oh.
Lovely. Now select the Animals tab. There we go. As you can see, we can set the food quality in here. Just click on the drop-down menu and select Grade 2 Food Quality. Grade 2 Food Quality. My mouth's already watering.
Okay.
So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten. Now,
Banana.
I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities.
Can I name one of them?
Releasing
I just want to
animals
name
into
them.
the wild.
Let me name one.
You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor.
Stud.
I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old. They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them. Now,
There we go.
conservation
Julian.
credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher
Oh wait,
quality.
while I'm at it.
So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Faraji, your new name is now Caesar. Because you're a crazy monkey. That sucks, I'm sorry. What does it want me to do? Locate the highlighted area. Okay.
Okay, I'd like you to find Agang, the Bornean orangutan in the habitat, and select him, please. You can either click through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the animals tab in the habitat information panel, and find him in the animals list.
Why are we releasing him?
I know it's sad to see him go, but he'll be happy out in the wild. And he's a wonderful candidate for release. Young, strong, and fertile. Excellent work there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
Locate the highlighted area again.
Ah, I see you've been doing some homework. Although, it hardly seems like work when you're learning about something as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
Okay, so far we've done a lot of work with habitat animals, but now it's time to learn all about exhibit animals. Let's build a brand new exhibit. I've marked an area for our new exhibit. How about we head over there? Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research center earlier, then pop it into the gap.
Holy crap, what's in here? Ooh, lizard. Let's see here. Exhibit.
Perfect. The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one.
Only one?
Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit. Click on the exhibit to send it there.
It's really slow. What's wrong?
When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean it's completely ready for them. So let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Click on the exhibit to bring up its information panel. Good. Now click on the Layout tab. Oh, well, it looks like we've only got the enrichment level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind, let's turn on at least one of them for the healer monster. As I'm sure you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research. Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our healer monster happy and comfortable. Click on the Climate tab. Here you can see the healer monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy. That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So click on the Windows tab. You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window can be closed and blank, or have a 2-dimensional background, or even a 3-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
There's also an exhibit education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them. Let's add one now.
Wait, what are we doing? Let's see here. There we go.
Just like the education boards and speakers we put down for the ring-tailed lemurs, you'll need to link these to the healer monster. Go on. Lovely stuff. Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here.
I'm gonna keep doing the
now
3D
I've got a
exhibit
bit
because
of
I think it looks a
big
lot
job
better.
for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean
12.
building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop.
Okay.
I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
So do I need exhibits or do I need just species? I'll do it. I'll do an exhibit. And ooh. Oh, cool bugs. I don't want a bug though. No snails. No more Gila monster. Frog! Hey, what do we have? Let me check out what we got. Exhibits. Okay, so we have a... Ew. Okay, so we have cockroach. Okay, so for this one, let's do frog. Froggy. I'm gonna do frog. We need frog. Let's see, who's the youngest one so they live longer? This one. What's wrong with this one? This animal's being adopted for cash. Okay, obviously. It's longevity. Okay. So... Here's female. Okay, so I need a male. There we go. And now I'm getting it. Come on, come on. Keep it 78. Okay, now what? Is it good? Okay, this should be okay now. Windows. We have 3D facade. I like 3D facades. They look cool. They look nice. There we go. Okay. Check out my zoos. What's wrong with my bonobos? Oh, they need more playful stuff. Okay. Habitat. Toys. Actually, hang on. What's wrong? Yay! More food. I need to make my own climbing frame. I don't know, this is gonna be really crappy. Yeah, screw that. I'm not gonna make my own. I suck at that. There you go. I'm gonna eat some food. Bonobo. Oh, enrichment means like playing. Okay, it doesn't mean like nutrition. Okay. Box! Put this next to the people so they can watch the monkey be funny. There we go. Okay, I need to add more species, apparently. Still don't have enough toys? There you go. Let's check out the habitats. I'm gonna have to make my own habitats, aren't I? Ooh, out here. Construction. Architecture, walls, doors, devotions, facilities. It's wanting me to do like out here, I just know it. Is there a way to make a walkway? Construction. Roofs and floors. Roof rims, roof decorations, flat roof and floors. Can I just make like a path? Or is it paths? There we go. Jesus, I'm stupid. Awesome. Knew it. Okay, so... I've never been good at this. Can I make it wider? I can. Add one more right here. Okay, the question is, what kind of animal am I gonna put in here? Let's go to construction. No, barriers. I'm really trying here. How's it obstructed? What? Guess I'll just put it there. Okay. Let's see what kind of animals I can get here. We can get some tapirs. Nobo, hippo, mandrill. I want to get like a friendly one. We can get some tapirs. Screw it. Wait, invalid destination, what? Man. Um, there. Does that work? God. I don't know how to do this, dude. This is actually really hard. What am I supposed to do? Have at least 12 species. How many species do I have? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. I gotta pee. Okay, maybe I have this all wrong. What if I do this? Now, let's try doing this. Why? There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Which habitat is this? Let's pursue staff. I almost said faculty. Okay, let's hire another vet. Alright, now it's starting to get interesting. Okay. Okay, what's wrong with your welfare? Oh yeah, I need stuff for the habitat. Food and water. Tapir. Okay, so these guys are alright. Probably shouldn't have given the tapirs like that big of a freaking spot. Not gonna lie. Okay, I have have an idea. I'm gonna bring them over this way, and there's gonna be another one right here. Let's see here. What two animals should I put in this spot here? Ain't just gonna be one species, it's gonna be a whole thing, and nobody can get to it. You're gonna have to watch the monkey from far away. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see what animals I got here. I don't see chimps. Actually, I think I'm going to change those to a different one. If they can't see it, I'm just going to change it. Ah, I can't add water. Dang. Where is Chimp? There it is. What? What'd I do? Go away. I like these. These are cool. There you go. Now let's get us some monkeys. Oh, I can get the Bornean. Oh, wait, that's a female. Never mind. Where's the chimps? Where's the chimps? Where's the chimps? No! Oh, thank God I can get one. Yay! Wait, what?
My, you have been busy, haven't you?
Yes.
Splendid! But now that you've adopted all these lovely new species, we need to make sure they're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Go on, get to it.
Alright, well, I think this is it for this stream. I'm gonna learn how to play this game a little bit more before I stream again. Well, hope I can get out of here. Come on, please. I need to end the stream. Please. Please, I need to end the stream. Ah. Okay. I shall talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.